Hey, everybody. Welcome to a sneak peek with the True Sweetheart podcast. This is Annette, and I'm super excited to bring you something that's never been done before. But because I love helping other people, and especially new authors, I can't wait to talk to you and bring on Joel Stewart. His new book is going to be released this week, Thanksgiving week. So, hey, Joel, how you doing? Tell us all about it so that we can bring the listeners in.
Thanks. This is something I'm really excited about. A big passion of mine has always been just trying to help people break out of what I like to call career prison. Career prison is when you feel locked in a track and you can't get out. Everything in your future feels like it's being dictated by your past. And you just you could feel stalled out. You could feel like you're on a hamster wheel, or you're just struggling to find a vision for your life and where you want to go. So, in the past, I've helped address this through franchise consulting, and I still will. I love doing that. I'll probably do it forever. But my passion extends way beyond just franchises. And I wrote this book to try to bring that passion just about helping people to just such a wide degree of categories. So I wrote this book called The Value Equation. And for those of you doing Christmas planning, this would be a great gift for people who are about to graduate high school or college, or people that or family members that you love, that feel that they're kind of stalled out and are just kind of struggling to try to capture their vision or to break out of career prison and really start moving forward. So just to give you a little bit about what this book is about, is I go through everything related to that take-home check that you get at the end of the week, end of the month, or your annual income, however you want to measure it. And I just break it down by every factor that you could think of. And then I put it all, I call it an equation. There's not a lot of math involved. So don't get scared. It's the value equation. There's a lot of math. There's not a lot of math involved. But I break it down. We talk about the skills, the foundational elements of what goes into your value or how much you're getting paid. Then I talk about the fit factor and how those skills fit into a specific job. And then I talk about profit share. So if you work, or if you really kill yourself for your job, how much of that value that you're creating do you actually get to bring home? And how can you maximize that? What can you do so that when you work harder, you get paid more? And then we talk about perceived value. And this is something that a lot of people don't really understand. But how you're perceived can directly drive how much you get paid. Perceived value is incredibly important. And it's kind of strange, but perception is reality. So it's kind of funny to think about it, but if you can control the way you're perceived, you can actually create the way that you are figured into other people's lives and how they decide to interact with you. And then the last thing is courage, because without the courage to take steps forward or to take bold moves, you're never going to break out where you are, from where you are. But with that, courage isn't summing up some big moment and saying, I'm going to go do this. It's about breaking down, looking at it and saying, what is the negative consequence if things go wrong? What steps can I take to mitigate those negative circumstances? And you actually prepare for moments of courage. It's not just taking some blind step. So I talk about that. And then I've made a workbook to go along with it for those that really want to work through all the parts of this. And I think that it's a really powerful tool. It's not a long read because I'm kind of ADD myself. It's one of the struggles I've had in my life. And so there's not a lot of fluff. It's all very to the point. I have concrete examples for everything I talk about, easily applicable, short read, but really powerful with a lot of stuff in it. So I'm really excited about it. If you can't tell, I'm very passionate about it. And I hope you're willing to take a chance on it before Christmas. But then after Christmas, I'm going to have a little bit more time to expound on this.
I'm super excited for you, Joel. Congratulations. This is definitely something that my kids are going to need, and I wish I would have had. So I can't wait for this to come out.
I had my brother read through it, and he's like, I think I need to have my 15-year-old go through this book. And I was like, yeah, I actually, after that got me thinking, I probably need to make a specific version for high school kids because they have their whole life to plan out. But this book is kind of geared towards people that have at least started a little bit. It's still good for kids, but at least get some thinking. But yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. I've been married, so now I recognize when I cut people off. My wife is training me well.
No, absolutely. And like I said, yeah, it's absolutely needed. I can already tell that I have a college kid and a high school kid. So absolutely a book that needs to be brought into the household, especially since we grew up without something like that. So, but yes, for everybody, stay tuned for the full episode in January. Stay tuned for his book coming out this Thanksgiving week. So I hope to see the book all in your hands. Take a picture and send it to us.
That'd be awesome. Thank you.
All right. Talk to you soon.